This is Oilersnation Radio, your one-stop shop for everything Oilers. 1 hour of straight hockey talk with Bagged Milk, Tyler, Liam, Rick, and Dan starts now.
It's Tuesday, Oilersnation Radio, gang's all here. All 5 of us are back. Tyler's back from Toronto. He was an influencer last week. Dan's here, Liam's here, Rick's here. No Eric Sabrowski though.
Oh wow.
We traded Rick 1 for 1.
Yeah, 1 for 1.
Now you're back.
I don't have the fastball he has, I don't think though. Especially with the left arm.
During our score predictions, Liam, you said Mr. Sabrowski was a professional at this and that you followed his bet. Well, this guy is the first person to get a predicted game right. Unfortunately, it came
3-2 loss for the Kraken. Yeah.
It came at the hands of the Kraken. But apparently,
Dan's on the board.
Dan's on the board. I will mark it down with one win.
Yeah, 1-6.
I know.
The rest of them are 0-6.
Are over. So.
I'm not going to keep track of the losses, just how many wins we have.
What is the most typical score in the NHL?
4-2.
That's 3-2.
Oh, is it 3-2?
It's 3-2.
Oh.
It's 4-2 is the second most.
Okay. So do you know you can do the correct score?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you just went through a couple bucks on every game. Just if 3-2, like would you come out on top more often?
I feel like the books would know that.
I feel like they're
like what is the likelihood of somebody doing it every game though?
their odds
very low
around that at minuses.
Well, let's see what it is tonight.
Yeah, pull it up. Just 3-2. What are the
So
odds?
you got to nail who is going to win 3-2 as well.
Oh yeah.
But a 3-2 Oilers win tonight is plus 850.
Okay.
That's not as juicy as I thought it would be.
I know, right? So let's go through the Oilers game logs. Do you think, are there 10 games a year where the Oilers win exactly 3-2? Probably not.
That is where it spirals out from though. Like if you go 4-2 and 5.
Yeah, 4-2's plus 1,400.
Yeah.
So you would maybe want to find a score like is 4-1 maybe not quite as common, but you're getting twice the odds on it. Is it maybe like correlate a little bit better?
There's got to be somebody that's
who's going to be our
system
Patsy
like that. Yeah.
I want to know.
What if you
you could do
bet both of them?
Here's what you could do:
bet 3-2 and 4-2.
exact total goals.
That's smart.
Five exactly. 5 is plus 550 for tonight's hockey game.
Okay, so I can do some quick math. So assuming that plus 850 is the general price tag, because the Oilers are like decent favorites tonight, but not a wide margin.
Which
of
is
course
wild.
Yeah, of course, some games they'd be dogs, so you'd get a better payout. But last season, the Oilers won 3 games by an exact score of 3-2. So if you bet it every single game, you would have only made back 8, 16, 24, 25 and a half of the 82 units you'd have to put down.
What about 4-2? What if you make both of them together?
4-2,
4-2, I think they hit like 3 or 4 times last year.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times last year for 4-2. So 4-2 might be the play because if you get it at the price it is today, which is 14-1, 6 times, 6, 18, 24, 84, you would have been up 2 units betting it every day. Math guy.
Wow. That was a good one, Tyler. Give you credit there.
No one fact check it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But 6 times,
sounded
14-1, 60, 6, 12, 18, 24. Yeah, it's 84.
There it is.
Let's go.
I'm not going to
Sounds
check
good.
that math.
No, I'm just going to assume.
Now I really want to know what the most profitable score is. Like tonight, if you were to bet the Oilers, you can't get them at 7-1. They did have 2 7-1 wins last year. That would have been interesting.
That'd be nice.
Average goals per game in the NHL is.
To be fair, also 3-2 was the most common score. When did I start doing the 4-2 bit? Like I did it for years.
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Couple years ago now.
Yeah.
So it may have changed since then.
Because this year you're going back to it. Last year you were the
No, I was trying to actually do it this year, but like, what's the point? It's so arbitrary.
Yeah, and then last year was the oddball one, and the year before that was probably 4-2. And when you started that, I don't remember that.
Okay, I think I might have found it.
All right.
Last year, the Oilers lost 3-0 3 times. If you were to bet them to lose 3-0 tonight, 40-1, could have been up like 40 or whatever, 38 units on the year.
I can't bet on them to lose, especially in a shutout.
No.
Yeah, you're predicting them to get shut out. That's strange.
That's painful.
It's a tough one.
Tough.
Yeah, not for me.
Let's get to business, boys. Got to give a shout out to our friends at Oodle Noodle. Of course, you can add on 2 green onion cakes, 5 spring rolls, or 6 wontons for just $2 with the purchase of any premium or signature box. Offer available in store or at oodlenoodle.ca for takeout only. Delicious debate. What is Tyler laughing at?
I didn't scroll down long enough. They won so many games 3-2 last year.
Stopped in mid-November. That's
I
probably
wasn't
enough.
even close. Oh my God. Can I give people the right number?
Yep,
Please.
go ahead.
1, 2,
Preferably.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They won 11 times 3-2 last year.
So betting on 3-2 and 4-2 is
actually,
both profitable.
Yeah, you would have been good.
Maybe a sprinkle on both.
There you go.
God damn it. That's funny.
Well, because you did not apparently read the most of the schedule.
Somebody turned off this podcast after the first 3 minutes. They are screwed.
These guys know nothing.
They ran right to the sports book.
Oh, that's Gail. I'm going to retire.
I'm putting Tyler on the spot for the delicious debate. Tyler, you're up. Our friends at Oodle Noodle.
Jay Downton asked this question today. He threw it to Louis DeBrusque, brought it up with Liam and I. Do the Oilers have an identity problem?
No, I think that they are who we thought they were. I feel like this team continues to be the same team. It's a team that starts slow, that gets its feet underneath it come the end of November into December. Sometimes it falls off the wagon again and then gets its feet underneath it again. But I really do think that we have this I feel like we've had this conversation of like slow starts and not being able to get the offense going on all cylinders for the last like 4 seasons of this podcast. So I really do think that their identity is just what it is. They are a cup contending team that cannot seem to figure out how to start a season off the way that they should be able to start a season off.
I kind of agree with Dan. Do they have an identity issue? I think this team is like a bit different as well from last season. There is obviously like a few pieces that have come in that are new to the league. Like they played a full rookie line the other day.
Yep.
You know, they have a guy like Trent Frederick who's still trying to find his way. To his credit, he tried to form a bit of an identity last game with 8 hits.
I actually think it was his best game of the season.
Me too. And I thought that line played pretty well. Identity issue. I don't know. Do any team has like what's everyone's identity in the NHL right now?
But like, are the Oilers a team that is hard to play against physically? Are they?
No, but that doesn't mean they don't have like their identity might not be the identity we want them to be individually.
So is their identity that they're a high flying offense that's going to outskate you and just run and gun you?
Eventually.
Is their identity that they're a good defensive team who's going to limit you?
Eventually.
You think they'll get there at some point, or do you look 100%. At this team?
Okay. I think they always do. I don't think it like October.
I know.
I hate October Hawks. It's so annoying that we just have to like
losing their mind before November starts.
Man, like some guys haven't even played 10 games in the NHL yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Jack Roslovic, we're all jumping down his throat. It's like, give the guy some time to settle into his skates.
He's gotten better with every game, I think.
He's got a lot better. And I just don't worry about it at the moment. Like stuff's going to happen. And I just think we all need to not overreact to certain things. Does this team have an identity? Yes, they are the team of 2 superstar players who can be a high-flying offense, who struggle to start the season, like Dan just said, who have goaltending issues, but have a blue line that can bail them out. Right now, is that working the way it should be? No. But I know the Vancouver Canucks are going to collapse at some point. I know the New York Islanders are still going to be a bottom 5 team. The Oilers lost to them, but that doesn't mean they have an identity issue.
No, they definitely have an identity, but it's not the one that you want. You don't have that in your face type of player with a lot of emotion, but that's not exactly who they are. Would you like it to be that? Yes, you would, because on games where they look kind of sleepy and passive, you want to see that. But on games where they play that exactly how they do and they win 7-1, then all of a sudden you don't want it because you're happy with what they just did. They are who they are. I think we are better now than we were last year. I think last year we were a lot worse in our defensively as a team. And I think this year we're much better defensively as a team. I think our goals against is probably quite a bit lower. The fact is we just can't score 5-on-5 right now. And if you want to get overly upset about that and get worried and overreact, then go right ahead. But I'm very confident in this team finding its way 5-on-5. Once it finds its way 5-on-5, I think the rest of the game is just fine.
I think something else that's interesting.
But they're passive.
They are passive, yes. That's an identity issue.
But it's an identity. It's not an issue. It's an identity. Problem. It's just one I wish we had something that we had a little more motor runners. I
wish they played with more emotion.
Yeah, like I brought this up to actually Jay yesterday. Kiefer Sherwood.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the guy, like, you're just like, can we have one of those guys on our team who are like excited and like scores a goal and is jumping around and out there banging bodies and stuff like that? We don't really have that.
I think that they did do a little bit of a lobotomy of that in the offseason. And I mentioned that before with like Corey Perry, Evander Kane.
Corey Perry didn't do that very often. Evander Kane didn't play, and Arvidsson was on the ice all the time.
Yeah, but
he didn't show any emotion.
But those are the guys that had all three of those guys brought emotion to the game. Corey Perry was dragging this team into the fight in November and in February when he's out there trying to.
Kane didn't play to the playoffs. No, I don't think Arvidsson was much of a. He didn't get any emotion going in. I don't think. I
just don't think we have any players like that.
But I don't think we did last year. I don't think we did the year before, and I don't think we really have for quite some time now.
I think they tried to have it last year. Do you remember they were fighting a lot to start last season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They just weren't winning hockey games. So I don't know. I just think it's their identity might be they have sluggish starts to the season and they know when they need to turn it up and go on 10-0 runs or 9-1 runs, whatever. And Leon had an interesting quote today, basically being like, you don't need your best hockey in October, like Utah. And he was basically calling out Utah.
So I wanted to say something along those lines too. Like, as a fan base, I'm way calmer at this start than I was the last 2 years.
Yes.
I think as a generality, the fan base is a lot more calm right now.
Well,
although maybe the Blue Jays are just distracting everybody. But maybe the reason why we're not seeing more emotion is because this team internally behind closed doors is also just being like, who fucking cares?
They're also 500.
I said this about that last year too.
Decent point.
They're like, God damn it.
Thank you.
Like, they haven't lost. Have they looked impressive? No, they have absolutely not looked very impressive.
But they're still 500 by doing that.
500. And
by doing that.
3 home games. They've just been on the road all of October. Yeah. Like that is way more. And like people are probably sitting in their cars or wherever listening to this like, wow, they get to fly in these luxury planes and everything. It's like, if you've been on a plane a few times and like over a weekend or in a week, like, you know, it takes a bit out of you. Like yesterday when we got back from Vancouver, it's an hour flight. I was exhausted.
And to be fair, during that road trip, they were on trains, buses, and another type of.
But they've also played a ton of hockey over the last 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just whatever.
They're
fine.
It's October. Everyone calm down. That's what you're trying to say?
I think that road trip was just that it's like they showed their identity on that road trip, and it's hard to get out of that identity when you're on the road and continuing to have the issues kind of snowball down the road. So it was, I don't know. Like it's a good question.
Only issue I see is not being able to score a 5-on-5.
So,
and that'll get cleared up
to that point. So there's a couple thoughts that I have. They really don't care right now. Like, in the game on Sunday, we're sitting there in Vancouver at the game, and I'm texting my boy Quads from Canucks Army, and he goes, "Is this the Oilers' worst game of the year?" And I said, "Quads, let me tell you what's going to happen."
In the third period.
I go, "They're going to be down by a goal or two going into the third period, and with about 15 minutes left, they're going to go, oh shit, we're supposed to play," and then they'll probably tie it. That's exactly what happened. So even though they lost in overtime or whatever, Quads goes, "Man, you nailed that." I'm like, ain't my first rodeo watching this.
Watch them for a bit.
Yeah. So and then to the 5-on-5 thing, they are tied for third last in 5-on-5.
What's our shooting percentage right now?
6.96.
What's our shooting percentage last year?
It normally averages around 9 to 11.
Yeah. So we got a little bit to go yet.
And if you're wondering who's below them currently, the New York Rangers, the Flames are both tied for second last, and the Wild at 5.96 is dead last at 5-on-5 shooting percentage.
And the Oilers have a better record than all 3 of those teams.
So I just do they have an identity crisis? No.
You just
Do
don't
I wish they would care about October? Yes.
Yes. I completely agree.
I just think, because then some of the underlying things go, like they're still making such dumb errors.
Yeah.
Like Connor McDavid is on pace for 8 goals this year.
Oh, not
I
good.
think he's going to beat that. So
are we getting to the betting segment already?
I've got a future out. That's
can we find him for 8.5?
I'm sweating.
The cash out is not looking nice right now. But I just think the point is, I think a good example was after the Oilers lost in overtime in Vancouver, and I was walking out and there was a Canucks fan. He goes, "Your guys' group doesn't seem to care all that much." I'm like, "We don't really care about October anymore." And he just thought, that must be nice.
See, back in the day, you needed those October wins, and you needed those points in October, and you needed to
because we'd be out of it by Halloween.
Everything
because
just to get there.
Like I can't remember specific seasons, but there was plenty of times in the decade of darkness where the Oilers came out like 5-1-1 or something. That we're like, all right, this year we're going back, and then they were out by American Thanksgiving.
Here's a stat.
Go ahead.
5-on-5 scoring being down. This is why you should not be worried about that.
Okay.
Connor McDavid has 0 5-on-5 goals.
You think it stays that way all year?
Leon Draisaitl has 2.
You think that stays that way?
No, I do not.
How many does Bouchard
Jack
have?
Roslovic has 1. Bouchard
Also-
has
Who leads the
0.
team in 5-on-5 goals?
Nugent-Hopkins and Mangiapane.
They each have 2? Oh, they have 3. I thought it was going to be Phil, but I was going to make
I
a
know.
big grand
Also,
point,
there's
but-
like
Sorry.
He's got 2.
Defenseman-wise, Darnell Nurse is the only defenseman with an even strength goal.
well, and there's also like Leon has missed how many shots from his office on the power play?
Really?
That's going to change.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like these numbers are going to come up.
It's got that wedding ring on his hand. It's different.
And this was a stat maybe it
Gotta
was last
recalibrate.
week, the week before, and it might have changed by now. But Carolina didn't have like a 5-on-5 goal from Nikolai Ehlers, and I think it was Sveshnikov or someone else like that. But everyone else was scoring. It's like, okay, well, when is that balancing out?
Yeah.
They haven't lost a game yet. They might have though. I don't know. But eventually, like Jordan Martinook isn't going to keep scoring goals. Like I don't know if he's the one scoring, but like it's just like, God, it's 82 games. Like we all know this is going to fix itself in some way or another. Getting off to a good start, completely agree. It's a necessary thing
For some teams.
for some teams. The
They're
Pittsburgh
not off to a bad
Penguins,
start. They're off to an average start.
They're literally 1 point out of being third in the division.
Just
But-
quick note, Martinook has not scored yet
No,
this
no,
year.
Shit.
They're scoring from Eric Robinson, who's got 3.
Exactly. Same guy.
Yeah.
If the Oilers win tonight, they jump into second in the Pacific Division.
I hate looking at the standings.
I know.
But if you are going to do it, go to
not
the
even
new
Halloween.
standings page at OilersNation.com. Thank you.
Ooh, really?
Okay, that's where I was looking.
I'm going.
Mm-hmm. So are you worried? No. Are you frustrated? Sure.
Maybe a bit.
I mean, like, that's fine.
And that's fine. And rightfully so.
Yeah, like when they make mistakes, you go, come on.
But like the goals
They can clean
against
it up.
have to be different than last year.
I'll look for you, Rick.
Like it's just I feel like they're not making a lot of the same defensive mistakes that they were making. Yes, they're still making mistakes, but they're more fucking giveaways and putting it on a silver platter for
Like
play
against
ball.
Seattle, when 2-on-1 after 2-on-1 after 2-on-1, like, guys, come on.
I think I feel like that's a common theme too for the team where they're giving up odd man rushes to start the year. And Rick, you've said it before, like this Oilers team beats itself.
Yes.
When they lose hockey games,
It's
they're
usually
beating
them who beats
themselves.
them, not the other team.
It's self-immolation, and it just feels like we're repeating that. And again, that's part of their
Spit in their
DNA.
tires right now. They'll be fine.
Get
Part of
punched
the
in the mouth
process.
to wake up.
Oh, yeah.
Respect the process.
All right. Here we go. Here's some numbers for you.
Did I drag it out enough for you?
The Edmonton Oilers last season,
Mhm.
at this point, so this was from the start of the season to October 28th, which is
Right.
today. The Edmonton Oilers had 22 goals for. This season, 29 goals for. Against, they had 35. They now have 31.
Visually better.
And they also, so they've played 10 games so far. They had played 10 games then. They were also
So they're focusing on their defense right now before the other offense.
4-5-1.
No team is allowing fewer shots against per 60 at 5-on-5 than your Edmonton Oilers.
People will say, why is their goals against similar then? It's because they're allowing just clean breakaways.
Yeah. Breakaways and 2-on-1s, more difficult for your goalie to stop.
Yeah.
Really?
You typically.
Just need a save.
Just need to say.
Yeah, just get a save.
Yeah.
Clear
Against
breakaway.
Seattle. Like I was frustrated against Seattle, but then you kind of look at that game and take a step back and it's like, all right, Stuart Skinner had to stop like 3 2-on-1s. Like, of course, one of them went in.
Yeah, he played fine. I still down on my quality stop meter.
It's a down, not an even.
No, because I don't know. It was just frustrating. I feel like
You got to take the frustration out of it. You got to judge just
No,
the goaltending.
No, it's pure vibes.
That's all it is.
So
He doesn't have to do anything. It's his meter.
Did we write down the weather of this day?
Okay.
raining.
So I just didn't like.
That's probably part of it.
I thought on the second goal, he just very overcommitted to the passer. Where what we've seen from Stu so far this season is he's very composed. Seems way more composed. So he was like overcommitted, like was basically out the frame of his net, and then had to fly across the crease. And even the first one, what would that have been? Eberle, I guess. He goes like right through him. And I know it's Eberle and he scores a lot of good goals, but like the third one I can forgive because he like rips that one right high. So I was it for me. I just felt like he had a lot of things in that game. Tyler said he's like made some really good saves too. There was certain moments in there goes, I feel like you kind of drifted back a little bit there. Overall, like he's his second bad start of the season. And the only other thumbs down comes from literally one mistake he made in the game.
Yeah, no, yeah.
What about what was the ranking for Sunday against Vancouver?
Yeah. Pickett's struggling. I know like the Oilers didn't play like too well defensively too, and like made some good saves, but I just felt like I just don't even know why he played.
He's just holding place for somebody else who's going to come up around Christmas.
Hey, you buying into my theory, my tinfoil hat?
What's your hat?
They're intentionally giving Calvin Pickard very difficult starts to tank his numbers so they can justify bringing up Ingram.
Well, if we're on Ingram watch,
Yeah, this is good.
2 starts with the Bakersfield Condors. If you remember, he had a 955 after the first one. You go, whoo, hot dang. Well,
Surely he's still looking good.
here we are a week later. That is now plummeted to an 882. I know Liam doesn't like it, but if you're going by the goals against, which
What did you give up 17 goals?
his goals against has now risen to a 3.01.
Yeah, I think goals against is a good stat.
What was the score in the second game?
I don't know what the score was.
It was 5-1. They lost 5-1. Someone put in our YouTube chat today because we were talking about Skinner and save percentage and stuff. And he's like, well, the only reason his save percentage is so high is because he had a shutout.
Yeah, but he had a shutout.
He had a shutout. Like,
The only reison your shooting percentage is so high because he had a hat trick. Well,
The reason
that's
you're a good
point.
goalie is because you're a good goalie.
And if I had wheels, I'd be a bike.
I'm going to start doing that the other way. Only reason his numbers are bad is because he has like a couple bad starts.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Not a big deal.
The Eberle goals, I give him credit because Eberle scored from the exact same spot twice in a row. And then in overtime, he had another attempt. Or not. Was it overtime? Yeah.
No,
No, they didn't go to OT. Yeah.
He had one late
Right.
though when it was close.
And it was the exact same spot. And I just thought for sure that was going to be another goal. But yeah, I agree with you on that one. That was a great start. Not a quality start.
Continuing on with the news, want to give a shout out to our friends
Mine was
at
bad.
Odd Company Brewing, proud partner on Nation Beer Everyday Lager. Find it for the next big game or your next go-to lager. Either Odd Company location here in Edmonton will carry it, as well as liquorconnect.com. You can search it up, find a liquor store near you that carries it. Enjoy Nation Beer Everyday Lager. Continuing on with just kind of a recap of the last week. You know how it went. A couple of frustrating losses. It is what it is. So, I don't know how much you really want to dive into it. But like I mentioned earlier, Connor McDavid currently on pace for 8 goals. I think that's probably going to change. I feel pretty confident about that.
Let's give our McDavid predictions.
Oh, we're going to redo our McDavid goal predictions?
Yes, we should. I mean, the guy's 1 goal. We should give some predictions.
1 goal and 1 shot too. Impressive.
Do you have our old numbers up?
Yeah, what are our numbers? 51, 57.
Probably go over 60 for me.
I mean, like this is not our fault. This is his fault.
57 for me, 61 for Dan, 67 for Rick,
Ah,
54 for Liam, 56 for BM. So Liam is the low watermark, would look like the favorite right now, but we will do an update.
He's going to go on a heater here
Yeah.
and get to Rick's 67.
I might just switch my numbers.
76?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right, so I wrote down update McDavid goals as of October 28th in brackets. He has 1 in 10 games. So we know the context at the end of the year when we're like, why do we do that?
I say 62.
Wow, Dan's still high. I'm going to say he gets dead on the nose 50.
Holy.
I'm going 44.
We're due for a couple of McDavid 9-shot games.
Okay, I will go 31.
Okay.
I mean, he has 72 games left.
Yeah, but if he goes at a 40 goal pace from now to the end of the year, he'll be at 41. And I think we all agree he can be at a 40 goal pace.
I agree, but
He'll be at 36.
I
Bad
will
math.
go 30. What did I say? 31.
Yeah.
You did say.
Sure.
BM?
Which is higher than last year.
I
Well,
have
you said 44. Rick, I don't have.
I'll go with the 41.
I really need him to hit 50. I put a lot of money on it.
Yeah, I got a little future there. Let's sprinkle it
62.
out.
Let's go.
He
One
had
more than
26 last year and 67 games and 32 the year before.
He's probably just leaving it so you guys can double down on it and make even more.
Can you? Is that long?
I bet you that
telling me
number
I
is
gotta
looking
start
real good right now.
Can you really?
Yeah, probably
go
looking real good right
extra
now.
on that? I don't think so.
I'm going to start a tree
Sometimes
planting
they
company of some kind.
Yep.
Anyway. The other thing that happened on Sunday, Leon Draisaitl, 30th birthday. Happy birthday. It was also his 800th game. Pair of goals. Shout out to Leon. Very handsome. Jack Roslovic, first goal as an Oiler. Great shot too.
Way to go, John.
That's why you like having one-shot scorers in your lineup, right? Guys like that can change the game in an instant.
We were talking about identity before. I thought the game against Vancouver's Trent Frederick's best of the game, or best of the season so far, even though he didn't score. Thoughts on Trent Frederick? At least he was causing some noise.
That's what you want out of him.
Thought that line had an identity. I'm actually a bit disappointed it was broken up. That was Lazar.
Are you surprised?
Frederick. I'm surprised by 11-7. Again.
Are they going 11-7 or is that
Looks
just a
like
rumor?
No.
It looks like it.
Knoblauch said it.
Oh, did he say it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just saw the tweeter with that looks like they may.
Alec Regula back in the lineup.
No. Troy Stetcher.
Oh,
Ooh.
Gregor on the skate, Regula and Stetcher were rotating. So I think Gregor assumed it was going to be Regula. Knoblauch confirms it's
I tried
Stetcher.
Gregor's tweet here.
I don't like Stetcher in for Philp.
I don't like Philp out in general.
It's
Same.
What is Chris Knoblauch seeing that we're all not seeing?
And David Tomasek.
No, because he keeps changing everything.
At the end of the day, you can have my favorite player, Curtis Lazar, in the lineup, and your favorite player, Noah Philp, in the lineup, and then not have to play Tomasek as a center.
And then you could maybe give one of your young offensive players power play time and they'd get puck touches.
Sure. I just don't really understand it. I really don't. Get Tomasek, again, I don't think he's a bad player.
It's October for the coach too,
Don't. Rick, that doesn't fit my narrative right now.
So I want to give some credit to Blue Bullet Brad on Twitter. I don't know if you guys seen this. He did a little deep dive on, we're all talking about line combos and the line changes. This was as of yesterday, so October 27th. There are 106 forward lines that have played 30 minutes together this season. That averages 3.3 lines per team. The Oilers currently have 0.
Darn. And I wonder why. I don't know, man.
We talked about this a lot in Vancouver on the live shows, but you can't tell me part of the scoring woes isn't affected by not knowing who's beside you every other shift.
And last game, we actually stuck with it. It was fairly consistent.
The last 2 games actually have been different, which is weird because they're losing. And usually he messes. I don't know. He's a very hard coach to predict.
We were trying to do line combos at Black Frog on Saturday.
Yeah.
How many drinks in?
Not that bad, actually.
This was pregame still, yeah.
Yeah, I was pregaming at that point, so not too bad. But they changed multiple times during the show. The Oilers social team was putting them out, and then they would pull it, and then they put out a different graphic, and then they pulled it, and they pulled another one. We're just whatever. Line combos are just line combos.
They're basically just written in pencil for the first shift, and then you could erase it and try again.
I don't mind doing the Connor and Leon here and there together throughout the game, kind of keep the other team on their heels or whatnot. But I'm at the point now where you got to figure out a little bit and roll with it for 5 games.
Yep.
5. Just put your hands in your pockets. Let them go.
I'll give Knoblauch I'll say 3. If you can give me 3 straight games, I want to see Savoy with Draisaitl for 3 games. Don't move them. Play them every shift at 5-on-5 together and see if something happens.
Yeah.
So who had the updated line combos? Was it Gregor?
Tony, I think had
Gregor,
right.
I think had it just Regula statue was switched.
So let's look at the line combos. Here we got. So Stuart Skinner is getting the start. You guys bamboozled me. Oh, here we go. Nuge, McDavid, Mangiapane. Podkolzin, Draisaitl, Roslovic. Savoy, Henrique, Frederick. Howard, Tomasek, Philp. Lazar, Hyman were the extras. Well, these are just the practice lines. Who's got the confirmed ones?
Those are from
Nurse, Bouchard, Ekholm, Wallman, Kulak, Emberson, and then they had Stetcher is playing.
Yeah.
So, but the forwards you read out are correct.
Who's the one coming out then? Philp?
Lazar.
Well,
Curtis Lazar. He's only going to play against Vancouver and New Jersey because he's from Vancouver and he used to play for New Jersey.
But I read 12 names.
No, Greg
No Philp, no Lazar.
Okay.
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
All right.
That's your 11.
Yes.
And your 7 is the 6 plus Stetcher.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Glad we sorted this out.
And also the others are
At the end of the day, it's not going to matter.
No,
It's not going to change anyway.
well, this definitely won't matter because there's 11 forwards.
they're going 11-7.
That's what I mean. So if they have 11 forwards, the lines don't matter.
So what do you think the deployment is like? Just rotate
Yes,
Connor
you're
and
right.
Leon through the fourth line a bunch, or are those 2 players just not playing?
I think it has to be rotation, no?
yeah,
I think
100%.
those 2 players just might not play.
That's what I wonder if
What did Louis say today when we asked him about it? He was like, he wants to get 3 lines rolling.
Oh.
And he was talking to Chris Knoblauch 10 minutes before he came on our show. Makes you think.
Okay. So
You can get
I
3
wanna
lines
know-
rolling while you play 4 lines.
But only 11 forwards.
Yeah, well, guess what? 97, you're going to play both of them. 29, you're going to play some extra ones too.
Yeah, you're right.
So with Tomasek, and this is me not going in on the player. I'm a very curious.
You
question.
hate him.
Don't hate him. He's
Strongly dislike.
He's a fourth line player.
You personally
That is-
despise him.
Now playing on the power play. So if this guy's playing 6 minutes a game, last game he played 640, I think at 5-on-5. Then he has to go and play on the power play. I feel like that just can't be beneficial. Like you're not in the game.
Yeah, you don't have any
Oh, you're
flow.
thinking like you're a little cold.
Yeah, like you have
So
no
you're bringing
flow.
the puck in across the blue line. You're not really like
It's a
down
fair
around
point.
down around the net. I think you're probably fine, but bringing the puck in, quick touch here, quick touch there. I did notice that the other game.
That's a
Like-
fair point.
Could Roslovic just not play on the power play? Like he's playing top 6. Mangiapane? Sure,
Savoy?
Savoy? Yeah, even like I mean, honestly, basically anybody else. And that's not me again. Like Tomasek has actually been good on the
That's
power play.
you.
He's making
Definitely
plays.
you.
But it just doesn't seem I feel
Well,
like
you're
not
gonna want
putting him in
you're gonna want a
position to
right-handed
succeed.
shot there, and I think at that point is Roslovic or Savoy.
Is
If you're
it
gonna do that,
Roslovic a righty?
yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
said it.
The
Roslovic.
Roslovic or
sorry.
Savoy. You know,
Should've
it's
waited
Hyman's
finish.
job. I mean, it's
Yeah,
somebody's
you-
job for like a week.
You need a right-handed shot there, right? So I would use either Savoy or Roslovic if you can. If Tomaszek's not getting it done, that's who you go to. One of those two. And I would personally go Savoy first
I wouldn't.
because you want to get Roslovic going because you think it's a little bit easier to get a veteran going
I
than it is a
think-
rookie.
I think you need a bigger body. The way
However,
Savoy's
there's
such a scrappy little guy, though.
yeah, but like
fighting the dog, not dog in the fight.
I agree. But when you have Tyler Myers in front of the net where you're supposed to be.
Go under his legs.
Yep, through the ankles.
Make like a table. Stumble.
Not that anyone's going to the net anyway on the power play.
No.
Which is
Forever.
if we're talking about going back to Diller's debate, if there's an identity problem, nobody going in the front of the net is a problem.
Which is so dumb because they've literally done it in games and it's got them back into it.
Yep. Montreal.
Montreal is a great example.
There's a whole lack of movement on their power play now. When the puck gets received by the player, it's as if they all just stop and wait for the next play from that player.
I got
It's
more of
wild.
a problem
Yeah.
with 5-on-5 than doing the power play. Like, the power play
Power
is
play is
31%
fourth
right
in
now.
the NHL.
Yeah, power play's
play's
fine.
31% right now. So the 5-on-5 though, like get to the greasy areas. You know,
Yeah.
Where are the Thomas Holmstroms and Ryan Smiths these days that just like they literally
Retired.
just park them in
They're
front and they do not move?
They cannot walk.
That's
have
fine.
back issues.
That's a later problem.
Ours is on the IR right now, to be fair. Like Hyman,
true.
That is
when we
true.
get Hyman back, it'll help. Can I give you a power play number? I talked about it earlier today on O&E.
4.
McDavid's individual shots per 60 on the power play. So for every 60 minutes of time he's on the power play, this is how many shots he averages.
0.75. 0.78. Changing my answer.
7-9.
It's a lot higher than that because you got to think about it like in 30 power. It takes 30 power plays to get to 60 minutes. But anyways, I did his
4.5.
I did his last 5 years.
Okay.
So 5 years ago, he was at 15.9. Then in the year he scored all his goals, 60 goal season or whatever, 20.1. Then it fell to 14.5. Then it fell to 11.9.
7.2.
It's at 10.8 right now. It's half of what it was the year he scored 60 goals. And it's basic, and it's 5, almost 6 shots lower than it was in other years. 4 or 5, 6 shots lower. Like, it's crazy how McDavid's not shooting the puck at all. His 5-on-5 numbers are the lowest they've been in the last 5 years. His shot attempts in both those scenarios are lower than they've been in the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's not shooting the puck. And I think on the power play, we're not seeing Bushbombs get through all that much. I know he finally got a goal. And that
He
was
didn't
great
even
to
have a
see.
shot on goal against Vancouver. Ruined a lovely parlay I had going.
He's a guy that has like a he needs to get honed in, I find, on the net. with his
McDavid?
shots. No, Bouchard.
Oh, Bush. But I just think McDavid, when he was shooting the puck, meant teams had to respect
It
the
opens up
shots.
so
opens the
much
pass.
more.
I know. And it's frustrating that he's not doing it, is my point.
I bet you the coach not telling him.
His goal that he scored this year too is
You
so
think he-
effortless looking. It's
Oh,
so annoying.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah.
You think nobody's told him?
I feel like every coach
Who's
is
going to the
probably
game
just
today? Let's get a
hinting
sign. Let's get a marker.
at it.
Connor,
Get
just
down
in case
there.
you know, you're better than everyone else. Shoot the puck.
I'm allowed to?
Be selfish. I'd prefer it. You know?
Yeah.
I want to get some positives here in the news. And I want to give a hat tip to Toolman Tim's Workshop on Reddit.
Oh,
Provided he stays healthy now. Let's knock on wood. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Dan.
Thank you. On November 1st, at home versus Chicago, will be game 972 for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He will pass Ryan Smith for second all-time in franchise games played. We were talking about this last week. We couldn't quite figure out where it landed. Toolman Tim's Workshop figured it out. December 31st, if he stays healthy, plays every game, at home versus Boston will be game 1000.
What kind of cool thing will they do for him?
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve game at home.
They'll play Firework by Katy Perry and have some indoor fireworks.
How political of you.
Everybody's going to come in. Everybody's going to come in wearing jockey outfits. Walking in.
Like for Rico, they did
players.
the racing shirts. Yeah, maybe jockey outfits.
And then Nuge jerseys for everybody. For
I'll
the
do
warm-ups.
like, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, it would be cool if the name bar, what they do for warm-up is just Nuge.
They did Femrique.
I know, but they did Henry. Like, I'm just saying not Nugent-Hopkins. Like, if they did
If they did
Nuge.
Rico, it would have been cool.
Yeah.
It was like whose 1000th game was it? It might have been Jeff Carter where everyone did his warm up.
Oh, his like routine.
Yeah,
That's
his
cool.
routine.
Yeah, I think
can't
it's
remember
funny.
what
That's pretty funny.
But it'd be, cool. Maybe they'll do the shirt with, that picture of him after his first goal or first hat trick where he looks like an 11-year-old in his tight shirt.
Everyone's got to be freshly shaven.
They'll just show pictures of Nuge throughout the years on the concourse, and it's the same picture every single time.
You're not fooling me.
Continuing on, though, again, we need some luck here. April 8th, on the road versus San Jose will be game 1038, surpassing Kevin Lowe for first place all-time regular season games as an Oiler.
Oh, that's cool.
So probably next year. I can't see there being many games after game 8. April 8th.
Yeah, no, it wraps up shortly after.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll get a whole season. I mean, I'd love to see a whole season, but
I'd love to see a whole season.
Yeah.
All right, real quick before we get to the betting segment and then Bag Milk's trivia. Just a real quick Nation Vacation recap. I want to say thank you to everybody that joined us in Vancouver over the weekend. After an early flight on Saturday, we got to our hotel. Beautiful hotel, by the way.
Oh,
Hotel Blue.
amazing.
It was nice.
Yeah.
We met up with everybody kind of in the lobby, and it just kind of started from there. Just really great people. I want to thank everybody that came to the Nation Vacation. We packed Black Frog on Saturday night.
Sick. Such a good party.
We had doors opening for 5:30 to get ready for Edmonton, Seattle. We asked them, we're like, can we go earlier? Because the Jays play. And they go, promise you're going to bring people? We're like, don't worry about that. And from basically 4 onward, it was a packed house.
Yeah.
Until close. Next day, got up, bunch of shows. Tyler went to the studio in Vancouver, recorded there. Liam was there as well. Took a nice little boat ride.
I took 3 individual trips to the hot tub on Saturday.
I also took 3. I also took 3 trips to the hot tub on Saturday.
Morning, afternoon, second afternoon.
well done.
We're going to talk about hot tub. How could we not give a hat tip to Colin Baker? Put in one of the most legendary hot tub sessions I've ever seen.
Ignored all health practitioner guidelines.
Yep.
How long was he in there for?
So me and Tyler got up in the morning and we popped in there. Gotta get the poison out.
A little sauna sesh too. It was
I
very
dig
good.
it.
So I had to write the GDB, which by the way was a battle. So I left probably the hot tub like 8:45-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Minutes later, Colin Baker, Mainlander Tim, Mrs. Mainlander Tim. Who else was there?
Colin Baker's roommate was there. Woz was there. There's a group. Andy was there.
Andy painted his face for the game. Love that.
That was
Oh,
funny.
that was sick. His name's Adam, by the way.
Adam. Sorry.
His name's like Adam Andrews or something like
Anderson.
that. Anderson. Yeah, that is it. It's Adam Anderson.
Oh, because we kept saying Andy Anderson all the time.
Yeah, no, his name is Adam.
But anyway,
Adam.
so Colin was there from
That's not bad.
8:45 until the second session when Tyler and I went back, probably at 1 in the afternoon.
Yep.
A good 4.5 hours?
Yep.
Wrinkly.
Yeah.
And he drank a lot of beers.
But
But it's Nation Vacation living.
That's what you're supposed to do.
shout out to the Maple Gould.
Shout out to the Maple Ghoul.
Hell of a run. The myth of the Maple Gould continues.
Liam wore the
Yeah.
helmet.
I did wear the helmet.
The bartenders were wearing the helmet at one point.
I did. For those of you who don't know who the Maple Gould is.
The Oilers Night.
You keep
The
putting a
Oilers
D
night.
on the end of that?
Is it good, not Gould?
It's
Ghoul.
cool.
Maple Gould.
Like, ooh, spooky ghouls.
Whatever it is. It's legendary. He had a great night at Greta. Safe flight. And just an awesome weekend from the Maple Gould. I love him.
I just think the best part of these, and I was talking about with Jake Harledge, the hockey almost gets secondary when we do these trips. You end up in really cool conversations, just having a really good time with the people that you see over and over again on these. So just to wrap it up, I just want to say thanks.
I was going to say there was another guy too in Mountain Trip. Mike and his wife came.
Yeah, they're
And
great.
they were first time Nation Vacationers. I think they had an awesome time. So shout out to those two to come as well.
Thanks to the people that keep coming back. Thanks to the first timers. we're working on the next one. We'll see what happens. So just kind of keep listening here. Also, again, talking to everybody on the trip, how much people enjoy this show and just the other shows that go on the network. So cool to hear that because we're just talking to each other as we record this.
Yeah. And the other part of it too, which was different to this nation vacation, is usually we go places where it doesn't rain on you for 3 straight days.
Yep.
But this time it did, and it didn't really matter. Didn't really matter.
Yeah, it rains a lot in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Turns out I don't have a waterproof jacket. Water resistant and waterproof are not the same thing.
Different.
We
It was pouring for 3 days. That's a major difference.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yep.
That was good.
Water taxi. Enjoyed that.
Yep.
Fun.
It's about 4 times as expensive as a cab and 3 times as long of a trip, but you're on a boat.
And he had to walk. But hey,
And you had to walk a ton in the rain instead of just getting dropped off at your hotel.
Beautiful.
But again, it's the privilege of spending more money and having it take way longer and being cold.
What are the other options to get over there other than a
Uber?
water
A
taxi?
car?
Oh, yeah.
Just an Uber was like $9 to get there.
Yeah.
Is there an old style ferry too?
I'm saying as a joke, I did enjoy the boat ride, but it's an incredible inconvenience on basically every front.
It was lovely though.
It was great. We're on the
It's
boat.
really nice. I was trying to think if I'd like that job or not, that the guy just back and forth all day. Like it's kind of fun because you're driving the boat and you're cruising around, but like
That gets
Sounds
old
like you're
pretty
making
quick.
bank, according to Tyler.
Also,
very
too,
lucrative.
When he docked it, I guess. My God, did he hit that side?
Yeah,
Not his boat.
Not his boat.
yeah, we
Didn't butter the landing.
buff up the old dings on that one maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Happens.
Crushed
Anyway,
it.
thank you again to everybody that joined us. Can't wait for the next one. You guys are the best. The only reason we can do them because of all of you that are listening that join us on the trips. And if you saw this and you felt FOMO, like Rick, did you feel FOMO?
A little bit.
Dan?
I mean, I've been there a bunch, so and then the rain really didn't upset me at all.
But you could have had
do
3 hot tub sessions.
miss
with me.
my
That
nation
part I was
vacation.
unaware of till right now, and that does upset me.
I went to the aquarium.
Not much
And
of
he
an artsy.
walked there
Yeah, 50 minutes there, 50 minutes
in the
back.
rain.
But Stanley Park's just such a beautiful place. It's such a nice place to walk through.
Except for when it's raining.
Oh, it didn't matter. Trees are so big. You don't get rained on in there.
They get bigger droplets.
No.
Yeah, they accumulate on the leaves and drop.
Those cedars can't grow without that rain.
It's like you guys are living in an episode of Fern Gully or something. The rain droplets are so big.
Anyway, Vancouver's cool.
Vancouver is cool.
All right. Reese, let's get over to the betting segment for our friends at Bet365. Whatever your bet's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get in on the game. Use the code NATION. Bet365 must be 19 years old or older. Please play responsibly. Tyler, we're starting with World Series. How you feeling?
Tired.
Very tired.
Yeah, I was sleepy. I had some friends over for the game yesterday, and one of my buddies had to go at 9:45. We're in St. Albert. He had to go play a beer league game on the south side. He went, played in his game, came back before the end of the game. That's how long it took. It was crazy.
You had buddies over, so there was no point of you like thinking about tapping out. I was like, I'm watching this no matter how long it goes. But I'm also coming off a nation vacation, so it's like, all right, 9 o'clock, I'm getting a little sleepy. 10 o'clock, I'm like, oh boy. 11 o'clock, maybe I should make a coffee. I did not expect it to go 18 innings.
And the thing about it too is like, and I mean, I guess it's the same for, every sport that goes to overtime, especially in the playoffs. Like if a hockey game goes 3 OTs, you're on the edge of your seat the whole time. But in baseball, it just has such like every pitch, it's like, this could be it. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And then the Dodgers also went warning track several times.
Will Smith thought he pimped the shit out of that.
Everybody thought that was out.
Yeah.
Yeah. People
Except
were
for Dalton.
criticizing him for his celebration. Like, I feel like he was fair to throw his bat down.
100%. And even if it like he was going to get no further than second if it like went off the wall, and he would have got there anyways doing his little thing first. So who cares?
Can I give you a cool number though? Because it's just so funny to like sat there glued to the TV for 6.5 hours. 18 different pitchers threw 487 pitches in that baseball game.
I was tracking it on Blue Sky. I was keeping track of the pitches as we went. Yeah. It
Was there any part of you that believed the Dodgers were going to put a position player in?
Nope.
That would have been insane.
Like
who would have even done it?
If you were a player on that team and Dave Roberts is basically putting up his hand and being like, we're good now. We're pulling the pin now. Like you would be irate. You're like, what? We just played for 6 hours.
You're just like, boys, which we pitched in high school? Any of you?
I do think Klein pitching extra long. Like who was it? Was Cam Coombsy was telling me about how he had thrown 14 pitches in his only other appearance in the playoffs this year, and the most pitches he'd ever thrown in an outing were like 32. And he threw 49 or something. So
Lauer did that, and then they had Yamamoto warming up, right?
The one thing I was,
which is crazy. Like, why did you go back to the guy from
2 days ago?
1 game ago as opposed to 2
games? You might only need him for an inning.
I have to believe that guy went to the staff and was like, "I think I might have it." Guys.
They said he did,
and then decided he didn't.
Especially after throwing a full game, like a complete game.
The one thing I didn't understand why the Blue Jays were doing this, especially towards the end of Klein's kind of innings, is nothing was going in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was putting everything outside. It's like, just let him throw it.
Yep.
Yeah, let his pitch count go up.
Like, let's keep going here because they have nobody else. And he just like, is his name Heineman? He swung at one. I said, dude, like everyone knew what was coming.
Well, that kind of bothered me.
I mean,
Like, what did you
almost
think
hit him.
about pulling the bats out? Because like, I get the pinch runner thing.
Situational.
I just don't know about doing it when like Kirk's on first.
But you don't. Oh, first of all, he could have been hurt. Like I have no idea if he's playing tonight.
Yeah, I'm waiting patiently for the lineup. It's not out yet. Kirk, I was okay with because there's another angle with Kirk of like catching a game that long is very taxing. So if you're sitting there and you have back-to-back games now still, like I'm okay with Kirk because there is the speed angle and there's a rest angle.
And he was wincing after the swing.
Yeah. Barger, I didn't like, but you also have to remember, like everyone's looking at this with hindsight. And when people criticize managers, I don't, there seems to just be the mob of like, oh, the like outcome went wrong. So let's scream that the manager sucks.
Yeah.
In the 8th inning, if you're John Schneider, you aren't sitting there being like, now if this goes 18 innings, I'm gonna regret. You're kind of thinking like, okay,
We got to win this in 9.
you got an extra 40 percentile speed points going from Barger to Straw. You then also get a plus on defense. So like there's 2 advantages to it. I wouldn't have done it yet. Like, and in the moment I was like, this makes me nervous about the at bat. But I think you're thinking like, even if this goes 2 extra innings, I'm losing 1 Barger at bat to get the speed and trying to win the game in the 8th. Like you are trying to win the game in that moment.
You're also taking his arm out though too. Like what he can
Straw
do,
can throw.
but not
Barger.
Not like Barger.
Hardest his
98.8 was the lowest one. 98.5 was last night.
Both were the hardest thrown outfield assist in StatCast history.
How about that Vladdy one? I thought he was going to put a hole
was
in
sick.
his
Third
glove.
hardest thrown ball by an infielder this season.
That was first to third. That tags. Yeah.
Coombsy pointed out 2 things though. To your point, John Schneider never been in that situation. Who's the other manager on the other side that's been in an 18 inning game before in his career? So yes, now he didn't. I don't think he necessarily in like the 7th and 8th inning was like, what if this goes 18 and I can keep all
But
my
you
bats on
never
the
know
bench.
how long it's going to
But
go.
he
You're always trying to like win.
He definitely has like an ability there, and then that's the other part too. When you're criticizing a manager, like for Schneider, if he just sits there and doesn't try anything as a manager, like that's just leaving the bat on his shoulder, and people could criticize him for not doing anything.
And that's also, they've won games all season, all playoffs doing that. They are everyone plays, everyone hits, everyone fields. We're a team.
Everybody pulls on the rope.
That.
Also, sorry, okay, you
I
make
was
it.
gonna say, I felt bad for Little that he was the one who had to get it. But like to his credit, like he went out there and he balled.
His first inning was
threw
great.
Some really good pitches.
It is kind of funny. Like he had to stand there for so long by himself, and Lauer's throwing so many pitches because they do not want to go to him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden
And then they decide to pitch to Shohei.
but then he's like, he's getting ready, and all of a sudden, Bieber's like, all right, I'll come out there now. I got my hoodie on, and still Little's looking for his getting called in, and now he's taking his hoodie off.
He's like, hey, I think the phone rang. The ball coach's like, no, it didn't, man. Oh, okay.
It's like, wait a second, you just gonna skip right over me?
So back to the betting segment for our friends at Bet365. Tonight, you got Bieber on the bump versus Shohei Ohtani. Jays are favorite, or dogs on the money line, I should say, at plus 170. The Dodgers are minus 205. The run line for the Dodgers to win by 2 or more is even money. The Jays to cover is minus 120. The over, the total is set at 8 even today on minus 110 on either side.
I kind of like the over just because I think there's a lot of tired arms that'll be coming out of the pen. Can I share with you a same game parlay?
You may.
Please.
It's got 5 legs. Jays win.
Right.
Vladdy over 1.5 hits, runs, or RBIs.
Okay.
Bo over 1.5 hits, runs, or RBIs. Bieber 5Ks, done it in back-to-back games. Over 7.5 runs on the game. $25 would pay out $418.
Ooh, that's juicy. Send me a screenshot of that later. Okay.
Dude, I'll tell you, their starting pitcher is going to be tired.
Yep.
I saw
her
first base.
Well, you still have to be on first base and running after that. But like that's 18 innings, and he's going to come and pitch, and he's going to keep hitting. First of all, the only reason I will get upset with Schneider a little bit is I said I wouldn't have pitched him once.
I wouldn't have pitched to him
this whole series. I don't care.
5-4.
And then sometimes when he walks out there, I'm calling 4. Other times he gets out there and he straps up and he gets his feet in and he lays his bat down and measures himself. And then I call 4. I'm getting in his head. Now I plunk him.
Plunk him.
100%. Yama went after Springer.
I was just going to say, how many times has Springer
hit him?
Yeah. Dodgers fans cheering.
And they cheered for him. Yeah. They cheered when he walked off.
Yeah.
It's incredible how much that Astros team has affected baseball fans.
And also because Mookie Betts was on a cheating, the Red Sox also got caught for cheating in 2018.
Oh, the Apple Watch one?
Yeah. No one's talking about, and Mookie Betts also cheated. So like Dodgers fans, if you're going to do that, yell at Mookie Betts.
Dodgers fans also had Eric Gagne, who was all roided up too back in the day. So you guys aren't exactly fucking free and clear and innocent here.
Also, Dodgers fans who are trying to like paint themselves with some sort of adversity. Good Lord.
It. It's like fucking Tom Brady after like 7 or 6 Super Bowls. They're all against us, guys.
Oh my God. No, you spend more money than everyone. No shit. You're good. Like
your manager literally said you're ruining baseball. You made fun of it when they won the championship series.
Also, Mookie Betts not gay.
He really wants everybody to know that. Yeah.
He does not think about his teammates when he sleeps ever.
Never. Only girls.
Only babes.
Only girl.
Teams out of my head.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go look up his quote from after the game. It was very funny.
He only dreams of 12 out of 10s.
Yep.
Always. All right. Looking at the Oilers game. Oilers, despite a much better record for Utah, are favorited tonight at -150 on the money line. Utah are dogs at +125. If you think the Oilers can win by 2 or more on the puck line, they are +160. Utah to cover that is -190. The total tonight is set at 6. Over is -115. Under is -105.
Can I give you a parlay?
Yes, you may.
Connor McDavid to score and Jake Wallman to block 4 more shots is +950.
Ooh, that's spicy.
4 shots for Wallman?
4 shots for Wallman. It's a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he missed it against Vancouver.
He had nothing.
Unfortunately,
against Vancouver.
on that one.
0, 2, 3, 4 is what he has in 4 games. Or last 4, sorry.
I'm looking at a couple of. I'm looking at a couple of different just single player props. Connor McDavid anytime goal +140. He's gonna score. The dam will break at some point. And then I've also got Bouchard 3 shots +110.
That's nice.
I like that. Dylan Gunther, if you want someone to just spice up a same gamer, he's hit his shot prop in 4 straight. Homecoming game for him, so I could see him being 3+ shots.
Whatever your bet, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get on the game. Use the code NATION at Bet365. Must be 19 years old or older. All right, Liam, this is your time to be the auditor of Bag Milk's Trivia. We don't have enough whiteboards. What are we going to do?
Dan and I will just share one.
Okay.
We only have 2
markers.
One over here. Yeah, you'll also have to share markers.
Yeah,
isn't there one in that room?
Working markers?
Producer Reese?
There's a green one there.
Well, Reese is going to look for that. I will tell you about Swiss Donair. It's delicious. You know what? After a nation vacation, I could use a little salts, a little something filling, a little something delicious. Mm-hmm. There is no better Donair than Swiss Donair. The segment is presented by Swiss Donair. It's your home of the old school Donair with options if you want some flair. Open for 25 years, now 7 days a week. Pride on the North Side. Swiss Donair is great for your events at home or office. Check out their location at 8308 144th Ave Northwest or online at swissdonair.com.
Just pass the pens around. It's fine.
Yep. Pass the pens. It's all good.
Mm-hmm. I could go run downstairs and get one.
I don't think I'll be sharing mine. I want to win this game.
Yeah, I'm going to go run and get one then.
All right. We'll just vamp.
Grab that whiteboard while you're down there.
Yeah, do we have another whiteboard? There goes Tyler.
He might have heard.
Want to time him?
And he's never.
3:03 p.m.
Let's go.
He never came back. That's the end of the episode.
You're going to hear this truck start up right away.
So what kind of...
So these are all...
Topic.
Oilers, Utah only, not Arizona.
Oh, wow. So
You're very much like the NHL. You're ignoring Arizona.
Their history does not exist.
There you go.
No,
Good.
nor does the original Winnipeg Jets.
Nope.
That is true.
Or any
we all know
Atlanta
you're the
franchises.
Thrashers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So these are all going to be about, well, if you think about it, we only really have last year to collect these numbers.
It is, yeah. It would only be hockey club. Only.
So keep that in your mind.
Stats
Probably
here.
no 3-digit numbers is what you're trying to say.
Only hockey club stats. No
Well,
mammoth.
I tried to.
Oh, I know the answer to one.
I triple checked some of these,
Okay.
so I feel good
Get time on the airplane.
now that we have an auditor in place to check these. Tyler's back now. All right, he's got a piece of paper. All right.
Quick.
Okay, Dan gets a whiteboard.
So Tyler, the context you missed is that these are all Oilers Utah related questions. We ignore the Coyotes;
Okay.
they don't exist.
It's only going to be hockey club questions.
So,
Okay, here we go.
first question, I'm going to give you guys an easy one. And I'll keep score over on my side too here. Which current Utah defenseman was drafted by Edmonton in 2015?
Oh my God, I can't think of his name.
Got it.
In what year?
2015. Good luck, everybody.
I don't know his last name. Or his first name, I mean.
Oh, you're not going to use a marker on paper, are you?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I can't hit listen to that. There it is.
What?
Everybody got their answers in?
That's an awesome sound.
Yep.
Squeak of ink.
Show your answers, boys.
I said Eric Gustafson.
Marino.
Oh, shit.
It is John Marino. Liam gets the point. Liam is on the board. 1-0.
That is correct. 6th-round pick.
Old Dan.
Eric Bear. What was his name? Ethan Bear was taken before him.
Eric.
All right. I don't know how dialed you guys are into the Utah Mammoth, but currently they have a running power play goal streak. So the question is, how many straight games has Utah scored a power play goal? And we will do Price is Right rules on this unless somebody gets it dead on. How many straight games does Utah have a power play goal?
How many games have they played? Question master.
9, I think.
I've got that for you real quick. Hang on.
Question master.
I love our internet in this office. It's just
I think it's the greatest 10.
Utah has played.
7 in a row, 10. Yeah.
They've played 10. Everybody got their answers?
Yes.
Yes.
Flip them over, boys.
10.
Dan, ding, ding, ding. 6 straight games. Dan is on the board.
Check that after.
Please do.
The stats that I got right.
I feel mostly confident. Mostly. All right, boys. Third question. Which Edmonton Oiler has at least 1 power play goal, 1 shorthanded goal, and 1 even strength point against Utah?
1
Power play
goal.
At least 1 power play, shorthanded, and an even strength point.
Current Oiler?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Oh, I'm just going to play the odds here.
Boys are writing down their answers. Liam looks confident.
I think I know it.
Tyler's finishing up.
Alex.
Flip it over.
Nuge.
Gotta be Nuge.
It is Leon. Leon
Stan with a
Draisaitl
point.
picked up a shorthanded goal last year.
Default.
Well, Nuge.
Dan is on the board, or taking the lead.
Yes.
I'll check that.
Dan has got a 2-1 lead.
Liam's going to check that one later, too. Don't worry.
I'm not convinced
Any
he's the
points
only
Dan
one.
gets, Liam's not convinced.
Question number 4. Which Edmonton Oiler owns the best shooting percentage among players with at least 3 shots versus Utah?
Oh, my God.
Price is Right rules again, gentlemen. We'll do player and the percentage. A 2-point question.
Which Edmonton Oiler owns the best shooting percentage amongst players with at least 3 shots?
I'm not
against
giving you
Utah?
position. I'm not giving you nothing. It's not the goalies. And who's the player and what's the percentage?
You said not the goal? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dan had Skinner in there.
I gotta give me a second.
I'm so bad at percentages.
Best shooting percentage. And what's the
I'm being a rascal today.
Don't worry, Liam will check your numbers after.
I don't even know how to check this one.
All right.
Hold on.
Just ask AI.
And all right.
All right, we got a 2-point question here. Fellas, flip them.
Kulak, 25%.
Nuge, 12?
Nuge 9.3.
Nuge 18.
Incorrect across the board. The answer is actually Matthias Ekholm.
Fuck, I was debating him. Shit.
He has got 2 goals on 5 shots for a 40% shooting.
Damn. Is that all the questions?
Nope, one more.
Okay, good. I only have room on my paper for one more.
flip.
Yeah, you got the whole backside.
Final question. Bag Milk's trivia.
Is it 2-pointer or 1?
Let me think.
Should be 3.
Just trying to think because Dan could correct
Is
me.
in the lead.
Yeah. I would like to beat him.
Wow.
Okay, we'll do a 2-point question.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Name the Oilers defenseman who's averaged more than 1.5 points per game versus Utah while posting a +5 rating. So what I want is the name of the player and how many points. Which Oilers defenseman has averaged more than 1.5 points per game versus Utah while posting a +5 rating? Who is that player and how many points?
Tyler's using his fingers, I think. So he's
1.5 points.
I'm not trying not to look at Tyler.
They only played 3 times.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out that math.
That's the easy part.
And what's their rating?
No, who's the player and how many points?
Yeah, average at a
Only
point and a
defenseman.
half.
Okay, Liam, hold yours
And
back.
we're
I can't
looking
see.
for a
I don't want to see
defenseman,
everybody's answers. Sorry.
Well, you got to do some math here. So bad at math. Oh, it's just like my Jeopardy game all over again. 3 games.
Well, Liam's thinking of the
1.5.
math. I want
So
you to
that's
think of Swiss Donaire.
3 times 1.5.
Name of the player, how many points?
1. Okay, it's got to be this number.
Knowing that he's 1.5 points per game should help.
Wait.
1.5. All right, let's hope for the best. Yeah.
Really, at the end of the day, that part of it is almost irrelevant. All right. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Flip them over.
Daryl.
Bouchard.
Kulak, 5 points.
I pranked all you. Zach home again. He had 5 points.
Yay.
Stupid.
I think that means I win, Liam.
Yes, we should have known seeing as I had the goals.
I pranked you.
For now.
Yeah. Tell Liam to find something I did wrong again. Again, I'm not running on all cylinders here, people. So Dan takes the win on this week.
Pending Liam's review.
Pending Liam's review. 2-1 score for Dan.
Yeah.
Our friends at Swiss Donaire. Now we're going to wrap up the podcast as we always do with a quick score prediction. Oilers, Utah Mammoth. Coming up tonight, 7:30, Rogers Place, back at home. Tyler, score
4-3 win for the Edmonton Oilers.
Dan, what do you got?
Let's say 5-2 Oilers win.
Liam?
I agree. No, 3-2. No. 4-5 Edmonton. 5-4 Edmonton.
What happened just there?
Okay.
Rick, what do you got?
We got that.
Are you done?
He's buffering.
Yeah.
Give him a second.
I'm good.
5-1 Edmonton. And now at this rate, we should all be taking Ekholm for at least a point today, no?
Decent point.
Plus
4-2
170.
Oilers win.
Before we go, can you repeat the second question that the answer is Leon Draisaitl, please?
Oh, I already deleted it.
It was what player has
Player
at least,
had a power play goal, shorthanded goal, and at least 1 even strength point.
Why is Leon? Where is he? Yeah, that's not right.
Leon Draisaitl has not scored short-handed against.
Only Nugent is a short.
Hang on.
Stop the count. I won. Stop the count.
You're not supposed to audit this quickly.
Yeah,
Where's
the
my
only
fucking
shorty
sheet?
the Oilers have had against Utah in their franchise is Nuge.
He's Nuge, and
Does he have a power play goal?
Yeah, but he doesn't have a power play goal.
no, he has an overtime goal, which I think was
Was it
a
on the power play?
short-handed- I think it was a short-handed overtime goal.
I
Didn't
remember
he
the
turn it
goal. I don't
over?
remember.
Nuge has 2 game winners in the 3 games. I like this too because now we can make it a bit where people can be like, guess which one is the wrong question.
Oh, I totally did it on purpose. Definitely was.
Hey, we appreciate that you actually put something together for us.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a rotation of games on Tuesday.
Yes.
This is why we don't do bag milk trivia.
So Dan doesn't win. It's tied.
Nope. I still take it.
Void.
Void.
We're going to go to the booth on
Void
that
score.
one.
Yep. All right. Well, we went to the booth and the review came through against the trivia master. All right. We'll wrap it up. I'll be better next week, or maybe not. Probably not. We'll be back on Friday.